Welcome to the Shield Football Podcast. I'm your host, Fredo. With me today, we got Jerron in the building, and we got that boy Steven in the back running things like always. No DC today, but he'll be back next week for sure. Jerron, what's up? What's good, man? We got some news and notes around today from this past week that's happened. Overall, man, how you been, man? How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. This is the calm before the storm for the draft. Still anticipating that coming up pretty soon. But surprisingly, a lot of news has been floating around. Like, usually it starts getting quiet.
Yeah.
You start hearing rumors and stuff, but now, like, people are getting signed, people requesting trades, and people getting in trouble still. It is still the NFL, so stuff is going to happen, good and bad. But, yeah, a lot is going on. Still excited.
Yeah, man. NFL is king. NFL never has a sleeping season. If there is a time, there is a sleeping time in the season. I would say it'd be after the draft.
Yeah,
and then you have like a month or two just chill until training camp comes up.
But you still have to watch out because that's when people get arrested.
Yep.
When the players get away from the facilities, that's when, especially in Dallas, there was notorious like. Every time the players would go home for the summer or whatever like that, somebody get arrested and then have to miss games. So you still got to watch out for those dangerous periods. Too much money and too much testosterone is a bad combination.
Yeah, man, especially when these young rookies get signed and they get, they know where they're going at, so they want to act all wild and stuff.
Yeah.
Act the fool. Man, that's all good, man, but just make sure you have good people around you and you're not doing stuff that go get you in trouble. Have fun, but, man, just chill. But, yeah, man, all right. So, Jerron, what do you want to talk about, man?
So, we're going to start off with some bad news. Something pretty sad that happened. Los Angeles Rams receiver Puka Nacua, Adam Schefter tweeted that he has checked into a rehab facility.
Yeah.
It's tough. That's a tough look for a superstar wide receiver. What would you say? He's top 5 in the league?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, for sure he's one of the up and coming wide receivers in this league. Especially the fact that he got drafted within the 5th round.
5th round, right?
And and he just came a superstar all of a sudden. Especially this past couple of seasons, man, he was taking some hits and he just kept coming back. Outstanding performance this year he had within the Rams, man.
Yeah, so he had some off the field concerns happening. The timeline is in December of 2025. He was on a live stream with a streamer, I believe Aiden Ross, and it said that Aiden Ross he recommended a touchdown dance, and the touchdown dance ended up being anti-Semitic, and then so he got a lot of backlash for that. So that's like, all right, that's weird that you're doing that kind of stuff. Yeah. You're hanging out with Aiden Ross, live streamer. It look kind of foolish, look kind of stupid. And then, so the rumor is New Year's Eve, he got into a physical altercation. It said he bit 2 women when he was drunk at a New Year's Eve party.
In Malibu?
Yeah, in Malibu, and they sued him civilly. So he's got money for that. And they just say he's got a problem. So they checked him into rehab for his drinking. And I'm kind of like, man, he's got a contract coming up. last year of his deal. I'm trying to see how this is going to affect him in the long run.
Yeah.
From playing to getting paid, I just don't want him to be a flash in the pan kind of. He flames out the league like Justin Blackmon, who came out of Oklahoma State, went to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be Dez Bryant. He was supposed to get all these touchdowns, and he had a drinking problem that nobody really knew of until it was too late.
Yeah.
I just don't want that to happen to Puka, man. What do you think?
So now, correct me if I'm wrong. He was supposedly he before this happened. He had a incident with his fiance at the time, right? They were gonna get married, but I guess they called it off. It looks like he's just getting the bad attention around him.
Yeah.
It sucks knowing that this is happening to him. Like we said, he's an up and coming riser in the NFL. It sucks, man, because he's getting too much attention. Every attention he's getting is not good. You said Aiden Ross, right?
Yeah.
He's a streamer.
Yeah.
I want to say he's from Houston.
Is he?
Yeah, I want to say he is.
I never knew his background.
But like he's been doing a lot of doing like what he did with Puka.
Streams.
He's been linking up with celebrities.
Yeah.
I know he did one with the rapper here from Houston. I forgot his name. Big Mexican, Big OT, Mexican OT.
Mexican OT. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing streamings with him, and I've been noticing him a lot.
Yeah.
Also. So, and I know everything around that guy, man. Aiden Ross is nothing good comes out of it.
It's controversial.
It's very controversial, yes. So, you got to watch your bag, man. Like you got to have the right team around you to guide you, man. And I don't think he has that team around him. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, once he gets this contract, surround yourself with the right people because you're up next to get one of those $1 million type of contracts like GSN just got. I mean, JSN just got. You're supposed to be in that range right now. So surround yourself with good people. It just sucks that every news that comes about him, it's a bad one, not a good one.
Especially off the field. And the thing about JSN, you haven't heard a peep about JSN. He goes, he balls out this year, and then everybody in the organization is happy for him. We got negative. I mean, it is kind of crazy. Puka's in L.A. Yeah. Like, L.A. is city of sin 2.0, basically.
The devil's playground.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So it's like, and then in the draft, one of the rumors is the Rams are looking for wide receiver help now. Not maybe because of the Puka stuff, maybe just because they want a third wide receiver that's cold, but it's kind of a bad coincidence that he's going through all this, and then they're talking about getting a Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson in the draft. And it's kind of like, can we depend on you? Yeah, because of what's going on. So it's pretty sad situation. Yeah, hate that for him. I hope he gets it together.
The Rams, look, man. What we talk about this podcast, this is all the business. The NFL is pure business. Nothing's forever. That's what it stands for. NFL, nothing's forever. So I don't blame the Rams, man, because like we just said, everything that's coming out from Puka has been negative, and they want to just be assured. Say, hey, man, this organization or this team's not going to stop for one player. Right. It's going to keep on going no matter what. Either you get along with it, be ready, stay ready, stay out of trouble, and well, if you're one of these wide receivers, one of these prima donnas that don't know how to control your shit, hey man, we're gonna leave your ass behind.
Oh, yeah.
Especially before they commit with all that money, and then they're gonna be stuck paying them out.
Yeah. The Rams are like a cruise ship. You better be on board before we leave the dock, or you're gonna be stuck. So because they're trying to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, Matthew Stafford's not in a place or time of his life where he can play around with one of his star receiver being not 100. Yeah, but we'll definitely see.
So Puka just needs to get his shit together, man.
Pretty much. Yeah. All right. So the next news, Adam Schefter also gave us the news of the Raiders are trading for Kirk Cousins. Oh no, I'm sorry, not trading, but signing Kirk Cousins. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, because he signed a 5-year deal, but in reality, so 5 years, $172 million sounds great.
Yeah.
In reality, the deal is really a 1-year, $20 million deal because there's so many ways of the Raiders being able to get out of it.
Yeah.
Say Mendoza, if they do draft him first, say they bench Kirk Cousins, they can get out of this, and he's just a 1-year mentor for Mendoza, or he could play the whole thing out and earn $172 million.
Yeah.
So in reality, it's a 1-year, fully guaranteed, $20 million deal that contains a club option in 2 years at $80 million. He says the Falcons will pay Cousins $8.7 million this season to play for the Raiders. Yep. That is crazy. Like, you can say one thing about Kirk Cousins, he may not be Joe Montana, he may not be Tom Brady, he's not Dan Marino, but he's a legend at the bank.
Yeah.
That you can never say.
He's a legend
anything.
for these contracts.
Different contracts. It says, including a $10 million due next year, Kirk Cousins will have made $341 million in his career, just being Kirk Cousins. He is a legend, and he
has made more money as a quarterback than the greatest quarterback of all time, Mr. Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. That's sad. Mm-hmm. But then again, Mr. Tom Brady has seven Super Bowls, and this man right here struggles in the playoffs.
Right, right. He struggles in general.
Yeah.
He struggled he benched multiple times. He's been on multiple teams, and it says
he went from the Redskins to the Vikings. Mm-hmm. To
the Falcons,
now to the Raiders,
mm-hmm.
and he's the third highest paid quarterback of all time.
Not even that. The crazy part is 99% of his career earnings came off of guaranteed contracts.
Yep.
So whatever he did, like him and his agent,
something about all these executives.
Yeah, him and his agents are bullies at the negotiation table.
Yeah, man.
99% of your contract of all your contracts is guaranteed in the NFL is amazing. Like I applaud them just for that.
Yeah.
I don't care how he's played. Look at he created generational wealth for his family.
Oh, for sure.
For being a backup most of the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Or mediocre.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, man, this dude knows how to play the market. Mm-hmm. He hits the market at the right time that needs to hit him. Yeah. And he teases you too. You know, he might have 3 or 4 games within the season. You're like, damn, this dude can't miss. Mm-hmm. You know? And then he was with the Vikings. We had all the chains on.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he's doing a little dance. Man, this guy knows how to play it, man. He knows how to play the system.
So going into the draft, the Raiders are supposedly pretty much they're gonna draft Fernando Mendoza.
But I wouldn't now. I wouldn't, because now, man, like you could get a quarterback in the 3rd, 4th round as the same player, basically. You know, and I think you still get the same outcome out of it. You pay less, but man, at least you get a good veteran. I mean, he's proven, to winning a couple games. I'm not saying he's going to take the Raiders to the promised land, but I'm just saying that I think with Kirk Cousins signing with that, I think that'd be a good bridge quarterback until you find your franchise.
See, I'm with you in that thinking. So the rumor is that Tom Brady, who's the Don Dada of the Raiders right now, who's pretty much running everything, he does not want a rookie to have to start. He wants them to have to sit, just like Tom Brady had to do until he got pushed in the playoffs, just like Aaron Rodgers had to do. He wants them to sit. So the plan for them is to have
develop.
Mendoza sit.
Yeah.
If I'm with you though, I'm gonna take this opportunity to say, Mendoza, you're not worth the number 1 overall pick. I'm gonna go get a monster. Like I'm gonna go get David Bailey or Arvell Reese or something, and then next year we'll do because we're not. Kirk Cousins is not gonna win 10 games with you in that division. So he'll win 5. You'll be right back in this position, able to get a real dog at quarterback next year. Next year's gonna have some monsters at quarterback. Why take Fernando Mendoza when he's a B- draft prospect?
Yeah.
When you got A+ coming out next year.
Exactly.
So
And you know you can be in top 15.
Yes.
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Build your team right now.
Yeah.
Build your offensive line right now.
Yeah.
You know, go all offensive line in the first 2 rounds. Build that for your future quarterback, so he won't be out there getting slaughtered on Sundays.
And again, let Kirk Cousins do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
And hell, if Kirk Cousins is still there next year, just run it back. Like, all right, so we didn't take Mendoza this year. We'll take Arch Manning next year or something like that. And then he'll still develop behind Kirk Cousins because Arch Manning's a much better prospect. He's got a good lineage. I know Mendoza won the national championship and the Heisman stuff, but when you really look at Mendoza, the team lifted Mendoza. A lot of stuff lifted Mendoza.
Yep.
And while they put most of the brunt of the playing on Arch Manning, so it's kind of 2 different situations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. I'm not drafting him then. If I just sign this dude, unless you just love Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
And I don't love Fernando Mendoza myself. So next news.
Let's go.
Giants All-Pro defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence has requested a trade. He will not be participating in the team's offseason workout program that opens up Tuesday. That's big news, especially for me as a Cowboys fan. Dexter Lawrence is a pain in the ass to play against. Like what they call Sexy Dexy. The dude is he's a monster. Like he developed into one of the top 3 defensive tackles in the league. So get him out of the division. I'm fine with that. Like that would help me a lot because he kills our centers, he kills our guards, and he just wreaks havoc. And that would take out a vital piece of what the Giants are trying to build defensively with Harbaugh as the coach now. I would love that because right now I'm scared of him. I'll be honest. The Giants are very scary. They got the pass rushers. They got a quarterback who's pretty decent. They got Dexter Lawrence. They got John Harbaugh. They got Malik Neighbors. They got a top 5 pick. I'm like, man, these dudes.
They're loading up, man.
They're loading up. Now, if get him out of there, and I'll feel much better about my situation.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So, this just came out today, right?
Right.
So the fact is that he wants to get out. I wonder why, man. You for the first time in your career, you're having a legitimate, proven head coach within the league, and you requesting out.
Right.
I was like, man, like, well, what's really going on behind the scenes? To me, that's very surprising that he's requesting a trade. But now to this point, what are the Giants willing to take into what team?
They said that they're looking for a Quentin Williams type trade. What really set all of this off to me is the Micah trade. Because ever since then, everybody's like, nobody's safe. Or if you're a player, you're like, you know what? I can move trade to a different team and get paid. Max Crosby tried to do it. Quentin Williams got traded because of the Micah Parsons stuff. Now this dude's looking for another trade. The Giants are supposed to get they want two ones or 1 and 2. So
two ones.
Two ones or first and second round.
First and second round.
Yeah. That's the rumor. They haven't confirmed that they're going to do that, but that's the rumor.
If anything happens, I wouldn't be surprised it happens during the draft or after the draft. Now that we're being so close to it, we only got 20 days or less than 20 days to the draft.
Right.
So I think if it does happen, Jerron, I think it's going to happen during the draft, or it's going to happen right after the damn draft that he might get traded. I wouldn't be surprised if a team like I want to say like the Chargers, man.
He would look good in that Chargers.
Between his brother? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That
would be nice. If I'm the Giants, I'm not doing that. If I'm the Giants, I'm sending them to, Idaho. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere crazy, send them to Tennessee or something like that, even though Tennessee's got their defensive tackles, but I would send them to the outskirts.
Yeah.
Like I don't get these teams like when the Cowboys sent Micah to Green Bay. I'm like, why?
The one team that always historically gives y'all problems.
Why would you do that to help out them cats? I would have traded them somewhere. I would trade them to Raiders or something like that. Something crazy. Or I'd just hold on to them. But it says that for the last 2 years they've been negotiating a contract, trying to get them paid, and evidently this is his big domino, you know what I'm saying? His joker card to get a contract or move me, you know what I'm saying? So I think he's going to try to get moved. I don't see them doing that just because he's too important to him.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
Especially right now. You got new coaching coming in, and they want to see what kind of toys they got.
Mm-hmm. And another weird situation, the NFL concluded today that Chiefs wide receiver, this was a couple of days ago, Rashee Rice has not engaged in conduct that violates the personal conduct policy. So what it looks like is there's no further discipline happening other than what he's already had, which is big for the Chiefs.
It is.
Like, the Chiefs need him in that locker room for sure because they're trying to reload. They're trying to keep Patrick Mahomes healthy and when they get him back.
Yeah,
he's gonna need weapons.
Yeah.
So Rashee Rice is a big domino or big chess piece.
You want to read that comment from DC?
All right, DC said, first of all, he wants more money, and they should try to trade out.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about, I think he's talking about the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
They should definitely try to trade out.
Yeah, for sure.
But with Dexter Lawrence, he definitely wants more money. And the Giants can do it. The Giants can make it work. Yeah. It's just if they're willing to do it or not.
Man, all right. If it was to be done, Jerron, don't you think it would have been done already? Because like free agency is pretty much over already. I mean, like you're not going to sign five first rounders.
So I think they could still get it done. It's going to be bad blood.
Oh.
But they can still get it done. Them as an organization don't have a great track record. But why would you? I don't understand. He's a dominant piece.
Yeah.
He's a top, like we said, top 3, top 4 defensive tackle in the league. Just pay him his money. You got everybody else is rookies.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got high picks. Like there's no replacing him right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm very surprised that this actually even came out today.
Oh,
very
Bengals
surprised.
And Bills should be first. Yeah, that's the one. The Bengals. If the Bengals got Dexter Lawrence, but the Bengals are cheap too.
Yeah. Oh, you see, now that's a cheap organization right there.
Yeah.
Them scumbags ain't gonna pay shit.
If the Bills did it, that would be a nice
that'd be
a nice
a
piece.
much needed upgrade.
Yeah,
because that defense line they have last year, dude,
just
sucked ass, man.
Just not good enough. Just not
Hell
good enough.
no. For you had that man out there doing everything and everything, and still couldn't. They were close. They were close. Imagine if they had that defensive help, man.
I can't wait to watch them next year.
Yeah.
More news. Jaguars decent defensive end. Can we say star defensive end now?
Yep. We can say star.
Okay, cool. So
I think he is.
Jaguars star defensive end Trayvon Walker signed a $4-year deal for $110 million. It's an extension. It includes $77 million guaranteed and $50 million at signing. My first question is, if you get signed and you the same day you put pen to paper and you have $50 million in your bank account, what's the first thing you're doing?
Invest in it.
Okay.
But
reasonable answer.
Look, but you're talking to a 40-plus-year-old.
Yeah.
Now, so how old is Walker? He's like 25?
Yes, let's say 25.
No, he's 25. He's 25.
Yeah.
He's 25 years old. Pretty sure the 25-year-old me, what the hell would I do? I guess I'd buy me an exotic car, a big house. And then after I retire, I realize what the hell did I do? Nobody has the right answer when you're 25 years old and you have all this money, Jerron. What would you do?
Me? Oh, yeah. The car. Yeah. Lamborghini.
Okay.
I'm getting a Lamborghini truck. First thing, all blacked out. It's probably going to cost me $500,000 just to drive it off the lot. Yes, but I would do something really reckless if I'm 25 and I get $50 million that signing. That's incredible. Yeah. But to the player,
and DC says strippers.
I wonder what the Jacksonville strip clubs look like though. That's kind of, I don't know. I would have to fly to Miami.
No, I'm pretty sure he is. Oh yeah, for sure. He's making that fly.
Yeah.
Private jet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rolex wearing, J flying.
Again, this is why we would be broke.
Yeah, that's why.
Because the first thing you do, exotic car, and then you fly to Miami, and you got to fly everybody out.
Yep.
For strippers and
your teammates, because they know that you got paid.
That $50 million be gone so quick. But as a player,
yeah.
So if you remember going to that draft, the number 1 and number 2 defensive ends, Aiden Hutchinson and Trayvon Walker. Jacksonville elected to get Trayvon Walker ahead of Aiden Hutchinson, of course, who went to the Detroit Lions. Both players end up being pretty good.
Yep.
Of course, Aiden Hutchinson on a different level, different tier of player, you know what I'm saying? But Trayvon Walker has steadily gotten better and better every year.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the team that he's in, within the Jaguars, is like really everything that the defense have looked good through, especially in the front seven, is because of him. But I feel like what's his name? Henderson?
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson has better help over there to accommodate his talent.
Yeah, I mean, we were all calling the Jaguars dumb for how they drafted those two players, or how they drafted one of those two players. But it seems like it worked out. He had a real good season. He's still trending up.
Yeah.
The right pick still would have been to get Aiden Hutchinson, but they save face. And if you compare them, Aiden Hutchinson got a deal recently. His total value of the deal was $180 million. Trayvon Walker's is $110 million. Yeah. So that tells you right there they're on two different levels as of players. The annual value, the average annual value, $45 million a year for Aiden Hutchinson, $27.5 million for Trayvon Walker. Total guarantees, $141 million for Aiden Hutchinson. Woo!
That's it?
I know, right?
I mean,
compared to $77 million. And They're both 4-year deals. The market rank is second among all edge rushers for Aiden Hutchinson and 12th among edge rushers for Trayvon Walker. So I'm still happy Trayvon Walker's still solidified himself as a good player.
Yeah.
But Aiden Hutchinson still every category blows him out of the water.
Exactly, and he had that 1 year that he got injured.
Yeah,
he only played maybe like 3 or 4 games within that year. He just came back last year, so imagine his. And I want to say the year he got hurt, that's the year he got that contract.
And before he got hurt, he was on a defensive player of the year trajectory.
Yes.
So so he balled out. But again, good for both of them balling out. They both stood on their 10 toes, stood 10 toes, and they both earned life-changing money.
Yep, exactly. And the fact that this is their first contract, not bad at all, man. Spend it wisely, my friend. Don't spend it on strippers and drugs.
Especially not drugs.
Yeah, especially that.
All right, I want to go to some more drama. It's been a drama-filled episode, drama-filled week. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. There was a ESPN article that came out called "Inside the Eagles: The 2025 Fiction," as Jalen Hurts stands at a crossroads.
Yep.
Man, it was very interesting to get bits and pieces of this article and see how the narrative across the NFL, across of ESPN, all the sports shows talking about it. So the key points are, under Jalen Hurts, the Eagles organization feels like the offense has been calcified. They say he's not the best coachable. He's not the most coachable player. They say he's a little rigid in his preferences. He likes static offense. He doesn't like a whole bunch of motions. And in this day of age, everybody wants to do motion.
Yeah. I got some quotes right here.
Okay, yeah.
Let me read. Per team source says that Hurts' attitude and approachment isn't always well pleasant by his teammates. And another one, poor body language, not always brought within, not the most coachable, and the players notice. So he's not coachable, and his teammates are noticing, and that's per source. Go ahead, Jerome.
Yeah, so it's interesting. They're coming off all the success. The success, I always give the success to the GM. I've always for years said, hey, Jalen Hurts is a good piece. He's not the leader of men like that. He's not Aaron Rodgers. You can't just put everything on his back and expect him to take you to the promised land. Yeah. You need to build up that team.
Yeah.
But now it's getting close to times where MFers are getting paid now. You paid the running back. No. You paid the receivers. Your offensive line is getting old. You're gonna have to put some money in that. They're back and forth on Dallas Goedert. You know what I'm saying? The one person who you need to step up most is the quarterback. And it's interesting that even with his success, he won a Super Bowl, been to another Super Bowl, they still coming out with drama. Is he Russell Wilson behind the scenes? You know?
Hey, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. What are your thoughts about that?
So to me, all this right here, it's crazy because before the Super Bowl, they won the Super Bowl, the trips they made to the Super Bowl, all this was not even spoken of, you know? Mm-hmm. Everything was in-house. But the fact is that now you see it, the sideline drama, the coach acting up, you know, the organization sources are coming out. To me, it's a red flag. When they're saying that this quarterback doesn't want to be coachable, his body language is not right, and and like DC said right now, offensive line is very
The offense became
pathetic.
very predictable.
predictable, and then dude doesn't want to be under the center.
Yeah.
So all this right here, man, like old boy is getting some stuff out. You could tell the team is turning on him one by one. Coaches, personnel, and they're leaking stuff out. Jerron, don't be surprised if this dude gets traded within a year or two.
That's interesting because he does have a contract coming up to get paid again.
Yeah.
Again, like we said, he's not the leader quarterback that you want.
He's not a system quarterback.
Well, he's a quarterback who needs everything to be right to be successful. And to the Eagles, credit, everything was right. Now everything's not right. And it was interesting because they said offense became calcified. He said a lot. He said defenses can anticipate his plays. Yeah. He won't let it rip against zone coverage. This is all stuff that we talked about during the season.
Yeah.
Him and AJ Brown, like you said,
not connecting.
AJ Brown came out and said, "Hey, there's a problem with our passing game," and we know the receivers are good. The only person we can talk about is Jalen Hurts. So it's very interesting. Like DC said, he loves to be in shotgun. Imagine you're able to put him under center with Saquon Barkley behind you.
Play action,
man, or downhill running game.
Yep.
But if the cat can't or doesn't want to be under center, and we're arguing as an organization with you, like so the question I have is, in his mind, do you think he thinks he's the reason for the success in Philadelphia?
No. I mean, yeah, he might think that, but do we think that? No. All right, we know this, man. They won the Super Bowl because that defense and the running game. That was it. The only thing he had to do, take care of the ball. That's it. Did he do his job? Yes, he did, Jerron. But is he the reason why they won it? No. You're part of the reason, but you're not the reason. Y'all won that Saquon Barkley and that nice defense y'all had. That right there is a key recipe to win a legitimate Super Bowl, and they did. But like I said, he played it at the right time.
And so the funny part is, DC said he does think that. The funny part is his mannerisms, the little too cool for school, like never smiling, coming off the field, go sit by himself. It all look cool when you're winning. Yeah, now you're struggling and you look like an a-hole. Yeah. Like this could be Russell Wilson 2.0. Well, where everybody Russell Wilson's the star, and Russell Wilson's get all the headlines. Yeah. The rest of the team's looking like, come on, man. Yeah. This is us.
Saquon Barkley. This is Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. The Seattle, Legion of Boom. And then the Philly defense, it's the same thing. Yeah. But it's just funny kind of seeing, like, you see he's too cool for school, like, and then when they won the Super Bowl, all you saw is his just, he's stoic, he's strong jaw, he's smoking the cigar like a G, and really
dressing up like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and then really the rest of the team is like, come on, man. AJ Brown's like, no, I did that. Saquon's like, I did that. What I can say is he did perform well in his playoff pushes. Yeah. So I give him that credit. Yeah. But we've said for years up here that, hey, he's not the leader of this team. It's the GM, it's the defense, and it's the surroundings. The offensive line is more contributive to winning than he is. So we'll see what happens. What do you think happens? Does he get traded? Does he sign? Or does he re-up his contract?
Well, like I said, I think that when sources like this are coming out, that means within the organization, the talks are up there now, man. I think he gets traded, maybe within a year or two, but for sure, he will not get a new contract with the Eagles.
All right, I'm kind of with you. I think the Eagles are aggressive enough to let him go.
Yeah,
and Howie Roseman knows that he can rebuild that with another quarterback. You see how they draft or sign a quarterback every year, basically.
Yeah.
And the cat behind him, Tanner McKee or something, I want to say, he's got a lot of buzz in the building, especially in preseason. So, yeah, I think they feel like they can get another quarterback.
Yeah, just imagine if you get a quarterback that can play under center.
Yeah.
And
hell, they might look next year's draft.
Shit,
or is that trade up and get them what they want?
Why not?
All right. So what else we got to talk about? Oh, this one's pretty important in the draft streets. Jamar McCoy, we talked about it last week. Jamar McCoy had his pro day. So for people who don't know, Jamar McCoy is a cornerback from the University of Tennessee. He tore his ACL in 2024. He missed the whole 2025 season. But prior to tearing his ACL, he was one of the best, if not the best, cornerback in the country. He sat out the whole 2025 season. He sat out the combine. He sat out the Senior Bowl. And people were kind of like, what's going on? You don't want to compete? Are you still hurt? Are you're not comfortable on your knee yet? This far removed from the ACL surgery. Yeah. So he has his own pro day on the 31st of last month. He put up a 40-yard dash at 4.38 seconds. Pretty good. A vertical jump of 38 inches and a broad of 10.7, which are borderline elite numbers for cornerback. Not elite, not the top of the top.
Yeah.
But for his play style and for what he's put on tape previously is really good.
Yeah.
And it answers a lot of questions. He did on-field drills. Some people said he looked fine. Other people say you could see like a little limp after some of his turns and everything like that in his workouts. So a lot of people are putting him back in the top 15, top 12 category. Would you, as a Texans fan, you went through this with Stingley, would you still be comfortable having him as a top 15 pick, even though you saw nothing from him in 2025 and he's just now working out for teams? Would you be comfortable drafting him?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like we know that the stats are there before the injury, and he was, like you say, he was one of the ones up and coming to be the corner coming out. Why not? It worked out with Houston, as we can see. It worked out with him, and the fact that if y'all get him, the Cowboys, if y'all get him from the 12th to the 20th. Man, that's a steal for y'all right there. You know, like the Texans got the Stingley in the third pick.
Third pick, right.
And the fact that y'all getting him, if he goes right there, now, is there a team that might reach out for him? Maybe, Jay. You know?
The rumor is he could be in play for the Chiefs and for the Dolphins ahead of Dallas.
Yeah.
And he could be the number one overall cornerback taken now since they finally saw him work out, and he ran good numbers. But yeah, so that's the rumor. I still don't think Dallas takes him.
Really?
Just because the cornerback we took last year coming off of ACL,
he's coming back.
It's a different situation, but for the Cowboys, they need somebody to play week 1.
Yeah.
We don't know when he's going to be up and running for Jamar McCoy. He could be ready week 1. He could be full go week 8. But in that 1 through 8, the Cowboys probably could have lost 5 games because they don't have a their first round pick didn't show up yet. So I don't think the Cowboys take him. They need somebody day one, week one to come in and play, suit up. I don't want no question. I don't want to be like, oh, let's check his knee. A team like the Rams could take him. The team like the Chiefs could take him because they have the luxury of when they're 100% and they get their quarterback back, in the case of the Chiefs, they're Super Bowl ready almost, damn near.
Well, the Chargers too can take them.
Chargers could take him, but Dallas can't afford to take him. I don't think they kick tires on this kid. So it's pretty interesting. That was pretty big news in the draft streets.
Yeah, for sure. Especially him with the injuries that he had last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got. We got the replacement refs.
Yeah.
The NFL collective bargaining agreement with the referees expires May 31st, and negotiations have stalled badly. So the league is preparing for our replacement refs again.
Just like 2012?
Something like that.
It was bad.
It was bad. It was bad. So I'm sure you remember the Green Bay Seattle game.
Yeah.
So we can have a replay of stuff like that. Hopefully they get it done. I don't want to go. This is too vital of a year.
Look. All right. This is an elite organization. Elite organization that it took over church on Sundays.
Yes.
And the fact that you want to bring scrubs to replace, come on, man. And this is such a moneymaker, man. And you want to take away less experienced officials? No, don't do that. NFL, get your shit together, man.
The funny part is the first time they had replacement referees, I'm like, it couldn't be that bad.
It was bad.
It couldn't be worse than what we already see. But that, I don't know if it's a Monday night game or I just remember it's a night game where Seattle Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers, and there was a catch in the end zone. I believe it may have been Golden Tate, if I can remember right.
From Seattle.
Yeah, from Seattle. But it was simultaneous possession with the cornerback. And we had one of the replacement refs had two hands up like a touchdown.
Yeah, and
the other one was like, oh, interception actually.
Yeah.
And then so I just remember everybody be like, come on, man. They could never get it right.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like that. DZ says it's gonna be a nightmare. And I agree. It's too vital of unless they just do away with referees and we just spot the ball with the lasers and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. They're too important to the game, and this could end up badly.
Also, the DC said the league is offering a 6%, 6% what the refs want instead of the 10.
Oh, for the raise?
So I guess the referees want a 10% increase, and the league's only offering them 6%.
That's crazy, because the refs they have to ref more games coming up.
Yeah.
So
and travel
more.
Yeah.
It's kind of, this is where you get mad at the NFL. Is because, come on, man,
it's like you're doing more, but you don't want to pay more.
You got the money. You're about to go to.
It just sounds like any other company, bro. Any other organization. Hey, we want to do more, but still have the same pay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because you're about to go to 18 games. You're doing all these international games. Mm-hmm. And then you're doing games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And it's like, all right, this is kind of inconveniencing refs too. We always think about the players, but the refs,
they travel.
The ref might be in Nashville one Sunday. Then he's got to fly out to Seattle to do a Sunday night game.
Go back to Miami.
Then he goes back to Miami.
And then to Buffalo.
and then London. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, all right, come on. That's kind of taxing too.
Yeah.
These dudes aren't, they got other stuff going on too.
Yeah.
So if you do give them a raise, that just, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
4% difference is crazy. He said they make $350K already. They should be making more. If you want really good refs,
bro, and all that shit they be taking,
like I think you would have ex-players becoming refs if they made money.
No, you see, that's when it becomes rigged.
No,
because hey, my homie plays for this.
I'm saying it because they're in the game.
Yeah.
So they know exactly what to look for.
Yeah.
Let's say you have an ex-offensive lineman or ex-corner.
I said corner so you can keep up with it.
Yeah. So if you have an ex-corner as your referee, and you like, oh, that's hand fighting. That no, we'll let that go.
Okay.
We'll let that go because the receiver was fighting, corner was fighting, and then you see something blatant, and it's like, all right. My eyes have been in that situation. I know exactly what was going on. So, all right, that's the flag right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like they're a part of the game, so they should be paid like parts of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, give them their money. The NFL is just being greedy. You're about to go to 18 games. You're about to get a new TV contract.
Oh, that's another thing we got to talk about.
Every team in the league is worth billions of dollars. They said the Cowboys are worth $13 billion. I'm like, give the refs, they can mess up a game themselves. So give them a raise. Maybe they are full-time refs. They don't even do lawyer stuff anymore, or own businesses. Maybe they can just sit back and say, all right, we're just refs.
Shit, I'll be a ref for $100,000. Am I gonna get it right? Maybe not, but fuck, I'll do it.
But that's what the replacement referees are thinking.
Yeah, man. All right.
You got anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
Those TV deals, man. Did you hear about that?
Not really. The thing that I did hear about is they're kind of going away from the Foxes and the CBSs as much as they did before. Like, because Fox, CBS, those are the granddaddies networks. Now we're getting Prime Video games. Netflix is I think Netflix is going to have a handful of games, and they're paying billions for a handful of games. Like Black Friday game and all that kind of stuff, and a Christmas Eve game and all that stuff, but it just shows. And the funny part is, Jerry Jones, he was getting asked about the 18 games and all the football on Wednesdays and on different networks, and he said, if a duck quacks, feed it. One of those famous Jerry Jones lines. Yeah. If a duck quacks, feed it. And the ducks that he's referring to are the NFL fans. So to me, I think it's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Like, we got lives, man. I can't watch football on Saturday mornings and watch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday football. Like
Sunday mornings as well.
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's just getting too much. But if you listen to Jerry Jones, they're gonna keep feeding us football until we get tired of it.
That's all it is, man. Because we could say within this podcast itself, we know that we like to watch football a lot. But the thing that's getting to me, Jerron, is every day, man. Mm-hmm. I'm okay just with the Thursdays, Sundays, from 12 to 10:30, and then your Monday nights, man. I'm good with that right there. But man, now we're talking about Wednesdays, the Saturday, Fridays. It's it's a little bit too much, man. You know, like Sundays at my household, I'm not moving from that damn couch. Well, I'm not moving from that TV. From 12 to 10, I'm not moving. But every day, Nah.
And DC made a good point. He said you gotta have subscriptions to watch all these games.
That's true.
And I already know I'm gonna have the subscriptions, like because I've got all the subscriptions for the NBA, and I don't even watch NBA like that, just to have it. Like I got Peacock for the NBA, and I rarely even turn Peacock on.
Yeah.
But every time I'm like, let me cancel Peacock. I'm like, but they got the NBA games. If I do want to watch, I gotta have Peacock.
Yeah.
Now, Peacock in the NFL, they go hand in hand. That's Sunday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix, and they just raised their prices up.
Mm-hmm.
So to have all the subscriptions is basically like having the cable package again to watch all these games. Mm-hmm. So, it's America. Capitalism is king, and they're just going to keep raising prices. As long as we don't say anything, or as long as we keep watching, giving them ratings, and ain't nothing going to change. They just go like you said, if a duck quacks, feed it.
Yep.
So,
man, but like with cable, I'm okay with that if it's all provided within one. But man, when you have to go get a subscription for Netflix, Amazon, who else? Peacock. All right, it's becoming a little bit too much now. Mm-hmm. Like there has to be a limit.
And we don't even know what.
And then the NFL
CBS
package, it's not guaranteed that you go get your own local teams. Because
they do better with that now, but it used to not be guaranteed. Most of the time, they get it done though.
It's becoming a little bit too much sometimes.
Yeah, strain on the wallet.
Yep, that's why I only follow the one team.
Before we get out of here, I did have a couple questions. I wanted to run by you. All right, so we talked about the Kirk Cousins signing earlier. Is Fernando Mendoza, if he is drafted, is he good enough to outright beat Kirk Cousins in camp? So the situation is Kirk Cousins, usually he's the starter. And then something happens, he plays bad, he gets hurt, he's benched. Then they bring in the rookie or the young cat. I'm asking, in training camp, throw versus throw, is Fernando Mendoza good enough to beat out Kirk Cousins?
Not in training camp. I think Kirk Cousins is going to do enough to get the starting job beginning the season. I'm pretty sure he's going to do something stupid to mess it up mid-season. And then you're going to have Mendoza playing towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I see it playing out.
Yeah, no matter what Tom Brady wants, I think that's how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Tom Brady wants him to sit the whole first rookie year, but I think he's going to end up playing.
I say no matter what, Mendoza should sit the first season.
All right, and this is the question I had that I wanted to spend a little more time, but we're gonna hit it like real quick. So, with the draft, right? You know how the draft goes. You lose, you get the first overall pick. The Super Bowl winner gets the 32nd overall pick. Would you rather have this current draft system that we have today, where you have first round pick, second round pick, third round pick, or would you go
last gets first, and then first gets last?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or would you rather go to the system where everybody's free agents, and it's on the organizations to convince a player to go there instead of forcing a player to go? Because the reason why I thought about this is like Fernando Mendoza, if he had to pick a place to go, he probably would pick the Raiders.
Yeah.
Because their need of a quarterback and all that kind of stuff. But then you think about Arvell Reese. I don't know if Arvell Reese wants to go to the Jets.
Yeah.
Or Ruben Bain may want to stay in Miami. Like I like the thought that players could pick where they want to go, or they're recruited again.
Yeah, So basically the recruitment system.
Yes.
You send your personnel to the house and you wine and dine them and all that stuff. show them the city, whatever.
Yeah.
Bring them down for a visit.
So it's free agency all over again.
Yeah.
There's tampering periods.
Yeah.
Hey, the rookie comes in.
Yeah.
And it's like April, whatever, and you can negotiate with the rookie like at this time.
Yeah.
I think that would be even more drama than the draft is.
Yeah.
Just the rumors and the contracts and the news. I think even because you still keep the combine, you still keep everything else, but instead of having a draft night, you've got a tampering period where it's like, all right, the Texans can go after whoever they want.
Yeah.
If the Texans want Caden Proctor, they don't have to say, hey, he's going to be drafted ahead of us. We'll give you this contract and we'll guarantee you start. Caden Proctor might be like, all right, I'm down for that. And it's a better way of, especially if you have homegrown talent.
Yeah. So if I could rig it up myself, the way I would do it, it will be if you only rank the top 30 can do that.
Okay.
And then you resume within the draft in the second round.
Okay.
That's the way I would do it. Because if you try to do 260 players, that's too much.
But that's the thing that would be fun. That's the thing that'll be fun.
Organizations gonna have to play, get more recruitments, and you have to pay more people. It's too much of this, Jay. Too much of that, and I don't think the NFL has time for that. There's not enough teams to do that. What I'm trying to say is, in college, you will have what, like over 100 schools?
Yeah, 100
exactly.
Schools, yeah. I think it would be fascinating because if you're team building, you can fix everything in one offseason.
And that's the thing. And we know what teams players are going to want to sign. I could give you a handful right now. It'll be the Cowboys. It'll be the 49ers. It'll be the Dolphins. It'll be the Rams.
I would say yes and no because in free agency, not everybody signs with the Cowboys anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know why a rookie would all of a sudden be like, oh, I have to sign with them.
But you also got
whoever gives the best contract or the place they want to stay. I think the king of all of this will be Miami.
All right. And also, you got to think about the cap space. I mean, like, you can't just give them any damn contract. Because, all right, let's remember the Sam Bradford. Remember Sam Bradford?
Right.
Remember his contract?
Right.
With the Rams?
Yeah, he was
stupid.
Number one paid quarterback in the league. Yeah.
Can you see a team giving a contract like that again? You cap space right there.
I could see a team not wanting to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the only way you would get a player like that.
But hey, that's how it comes.
I don't know about that, Jay.
If you want Arch Manning, on your team, you better pay up. And if it's a bad decision, that's on you and him. I would love to see that because I could see a situation where let's look at this draft.
Yeah.
The right team, like, all right, so let me take me as a Cowboys fan. If you recruit Sonny Styles and the cornerback and you give them good contracts, you could get both of them and you could fix everything right away.
Yeah, but what if you can't get them? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, someone is always going to come underneath you and swoop in and, oh, they offer you that? How about I give you $2 million more?
So this is my biggest point. A system like that would make the Cleveland Browns relevant.
Okay.
Because Cleveland is in Ohio. Ohio State's in Ohio. The reason why Cleveland Browns are relevant today is because they can't draft worth nothing, right? Imagine if they recruit all the players out of Ohio and in Cincinnati and in Cleveland.
Yeah.
They'll be powerhouses overnight.
But do they got the money for it?
I think they would have to raise a cap.
Yeah.
I just want to see it. I would like to see them do it 1 year.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fascinating. I think it'll be incredible.
Yeah.
Because teams like Vegas would be monsters. Like all the New Orleans.
Yeah.
You got LSU right there. I would be talking to every LSU person who, you know what I'm saying? So
right there. And imagine everybody right here that stays in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll make the teams work a little bit harder than putting it on the players.
Yeah.
Because I know most of the time, none of these players want to go to Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got to go to Buffalo. Like Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman would have never chose to go to Buffalo, but he was drafted there, so he was forced.
Yeah.
So, you know. That's just a thought I was thinking.
Hey, that'd be very interesting. I'll give you that. That'd be very interesting to see that.
I would love,
especially in the first round.
Yeah, I like that. We could do a hybrid.
Yeah,
first rounders, you get a grade at the beginning of the process. Mm-hmm. If you get a first round grade, you're allowed to be a free agent.
Yeah.
And if you have a second round grade or anything,
no,
then so that would be the first round of the draft, or the second rounders. So you have a veteran free agency, you've got a rookie free agency, and then you've got a first round of the draft. And
also, you will have to record that. Yeah, it has to be on TV because we want to see all the details.
All of this is going on TV.
Oh yeah, on Netflix.
I'm telling you, that's like, $1 billion idea.
Like Love Is Blind type of thing. You know, like each player stays in one pot, but the team's official go in and talk to them and ask them questions and offer them deals right then and there.
See, all right. So DC asked a good question. What if Arch wants to be a Cowboy? That's the thing.
Yeah,
we've got a quarterback. Do you want to sit? Like, we're going to recruit you. We're going to pay you a contract.
Yeah, but
you are going to sit behind Dak Prescott for a couple years. If you're cool with that, we'll sign you on. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we will go to you and have to sell that to you. And Arch will be like, no, I want to start. Sorry, I can't do that, Arch. Arch is like, you know what? I'm going to the Jets because they give me this much money and I'm guaranteed to start. Yeah. It's just like college recruiting all over again. It's just, you know, I think that, man, I think that'd be fascinating.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
It'd be wild.
It'd be wild.
Sure.
It'd be wild. Sure. But that's all I got for today.
Yeah, same here. All right, Steven, let's wrap it up, man. Man, appreciate y'all tuning in to the Shield Football Podcast. We'll be back next week, same time, 5:30. Subscribe to the channel, like it, share it with everybody that loves football out there. Until then, mental health is first, and love yourself. Peace. Later.
Keep your head up. Peace out.